Hello, this is an English guide for GPU undervolting. I just wanted to show to Jarrod, who's one of the best laptop reviewers out there on the internet, how to undervolt GPU and how great of results you can get using it. Okay, let's look at The Witcher 3. As you can see, the GPU temp is 71 degrees, and it's gonna rise to 72 soon. So what can we do about it? Let me apply my profile, my undervolt, and as you can see, the clock speeds are exactly the same, but look at the temps. They're slowly but steadily decreasing. Now at 66 degrees, and I'm not going to test it for long, but I need to tell you that it goes down to 63, even 62 degrees Celsius. So pretty great result. So how do we actually do it? How do we reach such low temps? That's actually from 8 to 9 degrees Celsius drop, I must say. Okay. Let me show you. By the way, you can see that at extended loads at stock, it throttles down to below 1700. Okay, using Control F, we see our curve. You see, the max clock speed is 1700. So what do we do here? We go to lower voltage stages, like let's assume 950. Yeah. And we'll raise it to the clock speeds that we see here. You see, there needs to be a straight line. Look at the temps. They're already decreasing. So, I think you know how to do it. You just save your profile. Save it like 5, yeah, for example. Game, test stability, yada yada. Okay, let's assume that okay, I dropped to stock. Let's assume that your max clock speeds are like super high, maybe at 1800. So what do? You're gonna experience thermal or power limit throttling anyway. So what do we do here? We drop the clock speeds this amount, for example, yeah. Okay, you make a straight line here. You make a straight line. Let me apply my first profile. I make a straight line. For example, something like this, you see? 15,500. And you, slowly but steadily, you do this. We're checking the stability, Make a straight line. The higher the clock speeds in here, in the lower voltage stages, the more efficient your GPU will be. As you can see, clock speeds are still decent, but we're getting really low temps. So let's assume that your max clock speed is 1800, but it throttles down to like 1400. Then your best decision for you would be 1600, for example. Raise these squares, to make a straight line, similar to what I'm doing, but it would take a lot of time. But I think you get what I mean. Make sure that they are at the lower voltage stages, to be able to reach the lower temps, the higher efficiency. Even at stress tests, at this profile, I don't get any throttling, even at stress tests, because the GPU is so darn efficient that I get very low temps while getting really good clock speeds, as opposed to stock clock speeds or just usual overclocking. Let me show you my optimized overclock profile. I think it's 2. As you can see, I have higher clock speeds here than usual, and added some to the memory clock, but I'm still getting lower temps. Look, so that at the stock settings, the clock speeds are around 1700, and the temps are around 71, 72 degrees Celsius, at least in Witcher 3, in the city. But look, I have higher clock speeds, higher FPS, and I have lower temps. Not much lower than at stock speeds, but look, I also have higher clock speeds at the same time. So I recommend you to experiment with it, and you'll get both lower temps and stable clock speeds without any power limit or thermal throttling. Well, at least without thermal throttling. I don't know how those RTX cards work. I know they are very demanding when it comes to power. They're very cut down versions compared to desktop ones, but I'm pretty sure that you can still get much better results with Undervolting. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope this guide was helpful, and bye!